and welcome back to another in-depth weather video, and happy meteorological spring. I know it's not astronomical spring, but in meteorology we refer to March 1st as the beginning of spring. This is when the temperature patterns, the overall system patterns start to trend toward those spring type of weather events. So, happy spring. But today we're going to be looking at some excessive rainfall, we're going to be looking at some possible thunderstorm risks, and then we're going to be finishing off with the NAM. Just a very simple episode today, but pretty useful information as well, especially if you are commuting during the day today. Now, here is the excessive rainfall outlook. So this is just a chance of flash flooding. Now, we have a marginal risk of flash flooding from east of the Dallas area up into areas of Pennsylvania, west of Philadelphia, southeast of Pittsburgh, right around in between Pittsburgh and Harrisburg up there in Pennsylvania. And we also have an area of slight risk, which is from the tri-point of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas up into the border with Maryland, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania. So what these two colors mean is, first off, the marginal risk, which is this green color, that is a 5 to 10% chance of flash flooding, and that slight risk is 10 to 20% chance of flash flooding. Now let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center and look at the chance of thunderstorms today. So overall, we have our 4-panel here. So the categorical just shows general thunderstorm risk in areas of Texas up into areas of West Virginia, and let's actually go to that real quick. So here is that risk, as well as the marginal risk in areas of Texas up into parts of West Virginia. Overall, very low risk of seeing much here. In terms of tornadoes, there's a 2% chance in areas east of Dallas up into the tri-point with Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. In terms of hail, we have a 5% risk in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. And high winds, which is 58 miles an hour or more, is in areas of Texas, right around the Dallas-Fort Worth area, through up into right around that tri-point. This encompasses most of that marginal risk. Now let's move on to the NAM. Just give a quick update on some of the storm systems that we'll be seeing over the next week or so. So here is today's picture. We're going to be seeing a long line of rain stretching from Texas up into the northeast, bring some decent thunderstorms as well as just overall excessive rain risks. But then we get this next system down here starting to generate in Texas. You can see this area of blue, these blue lines, and a little bit of snow in there. That is a more cut-off system, but there will be a low pressure down here. And we're going to be seeing that become more coastal, but not exactly a nor'easter, but it does have its own area of cold temperatures, and that can bring in some light to moderate snowfall. Nothing super major and nothing that will really stick, but just some more rainfall in the south, and they've been experiencing a lot of that recently, and that starts to move off the coast. No threat to the northeast. This was going to be more of a nor'easter. Now it just looks like a southern slider system, but in the future here we could be seeing a nor'easter. Right now most of the models have that off the coast, but I will be talking about that in a future video. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.